Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world and I hope you are having some fantastic holidays. Today we have a very fun video because we are going to compare two bags from the house of Hermes. The first one being the Hermès Kelly Classic and the second one being the Hermès Kelly Depeche. But before we are doing so, and if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos or visiting my channel, welcome. My name is Nicolas. I'm a Frenchie located in California. You can probably hear it from my accent. And I've created this platform or this channel to mainly talk about luxury items, vintage bags, or fashion in general. So if this is something you and I have in common, please do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel. That way we can become internet friends. So let's introduce the two bags we are going to talk about today. The first one being this Hermès Kelly 35 in box leather, brick color with gold hardware. And this bag is from 1999. And the second bag we are going to talk about today is this Hermès Kelly Depeche 38 in black Arden leather, gold hardware from 1995. So both of those bags are vintage. And for the purpose of this video, we're gonna refer to this Kelly as a classic Kelly. And both of those bags have been purchased through eBay, through different resellers, so they are both pre-loved and even vintage. Both of the unboxing of those bags are listed on my channel, so I'm gonna put the link of the video of the unboxing in the description box down below, so if you are interested to check them, don't hesitate to click on those links. So before we start comparing those two bags, let's go back in time a little bit. So at the end of the 19th centuries, Hermès launched the haut à courroie, or HAC. This bag was initially launched to carry all of the big equestrian equipment like the saddle or the riding boots. And in 1930s, Robert Dumas, which was the son-in-law of Émile Hermès, the head of Hermès at the time, designed the first handbag version of the HAC and named it the Sac à Dépêche. So I know it's confusing right now, but bear with me. But then in 1956, the Sac à Dépêche was photographed on Grace Kelly, which propulsed this bag to the realm of it bag. And in honor of the princess, the house of Hermès renamed the Sac à Dépêche the Kelly bag. And because the Hermès Kelly was getting more and more popular, Hermès decided to launch different versions of it, so different shapes, different sizes, different leather, and different versions of it. So the Hermès Sac à Dépêche was born thanks to that, and it's really the briefcase take of the Hermès Kelly. So like the Hermès Kelly Classic, the Hermès Kelly Sac à Dépêche is coming with different versions, so different sizes or different leather. Mine is a 38, which is the largest size that Hermès is offering for this bag. Okay, so now that we have the history out of the way, let's actually compare those two bags. So first and foremost, the shape of the bags are pretty different. You can see that the Hermès Kelly Classic has more a trapezoid shape, while the Sac à Dépêche is more like a rectangular shape. Both bags though feature the classic element of the Kelly bags with the clasp as well as the flap. And the newest version of the Kelly Classic has been designed to have a strap on it, like you can see here, which is not the case for the Sac à Dépêche. I mean, technically on this vintage version you can do it, but the newest version of the Sac à Dépêche have not the rings here, so you can't have any strap on it. And the Kelly Classic has 4 feet on the bottom, as you can see, which is not the case of the Sac à Dépêche. Now about the dimension of the bag, and keep in mind that those information obviously will change depending on the sizes of the Hermès Kelly or the Kelly Depeche that you have. But for the Hermès Classic Kelly, obviously the length is 35 centimeters on the bottom. The height will be 26 centimeters and 36 centimeters if we consider the top handle, and the width will be 14.5 centimeters. And for the Kelly Depeche, the length of the bag will be obviously 38 centimeters for this one. For the height of the bag, it will be 29.5 and 36.5 if we consider the top handle. So actually those two bags almost have the same height. And as far as the width for the Sac à Dépêche, it will be 4.5 centimeters when it's like that, but you can also extend it to 11 centimeters if you wanted to. Okay, so let's talk about the inside of those bags now. So as far as the Hermès Kelly Classic, it's pretty simple. Let me remove my bag organizer. There is no compartment on this bag, as you can see, but you have 2 front pockets, here and here. And you also have a zipper with another pocket on the back, here. The Kelly Depeche is built a little bit differently. So inside of this bag, you actually have 3 compartments, so 1, 2, and 3, the smallest one being in the front one, but you don't have any front pockets or zipper. So what fits in a Hermès Kelly Depeche or Hermès Kelly Classic will obviously depend on the size of your bag, but let's do a laptop test for mine. So my laptop is a 13 inches laptop, and you will see that it fits perfectly in a Hermès Kelly 38. Very, very easy. And it will also fit in the Hermès Kelly Classic for mine actually, because it's a 35, as you can see. But maybe a 15 inches laptop will be a little bit more challenging if you have one. If you have a laptop case, that might be a little bit more challenging, but without cases or without any bag organizer in your Kelly, that's fitting properly. Few words about the weight, and here again that will depend on the size of the Kelly bag that you have obviously, but I can tell you that the box leather is definitely lighter than the hardened leather. This one is pretty heavy, so keep that in mind. As far as way to carry those bags, they will have some similarities, but they will have some differences as well. So the first way to carry them is obviously by the top handle. They both have an handle like that, so you can carry them those way. The Hermès Kelly Classic have more room in between the top handle and the actual bag, so you can carry it on the crook of your arm if this is something you're into, like so. For the Kelly Depeche, this is a little bit more challenging because there is less room in between the top handle and the actual bag. So for me, and because of probably the size of my arm, I cannot really go all the way to the crook of my arm, so I will probably stick to a top handle situation here. The classic Kelly can obviously be worn using the strap, so like so, on the shoulder. You can try to do a crossbody situation here, but because of the size of this bag, again it's a 35, that will look like that, so that might look a little bit awkward. But for smaller size of Kelly, that might work. You can also add a longer strap, like this one, that will allow you to do so. That will look a little bit less awkward here. The Kelly Depeche cannot really be worn that way, although we can try to put a strap on it and see what it looks like. That's not impossible. So we look like that with a strap. And like so. I mean, that's not horrible, but I don't think that's the best look for this bag. So the way I will alternatively wear this bag will be as a big clutch, you know, so under your arm like so, which is definitely easier to do that with this bag because it's definitely less wide than the Hermès Kelly Classic. So I think that's a good look for it. So as a conclusion, I will say that both bags are great and very similar, but they offer some specific purpose. To me, the Kelly Depeche is more appropriate for a business or work environment, just because the laptop is fitting a little bit better in it, and also because you can put some, work paper in it or anything work related. And also it's maybe a little bit more quieter than the Kelly Classic. The Kelly Classic is awesome too, it's a nice daily bag, and also because it's wider, you can put some wider element in it, like a bigger sunglasses case or a bigger wallet. And also if you are tired to hold it by the top handle, you can definitely use the strap instead. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching once again, guys. I hope wherever you are in the world you are having a fantastic time. Let me know in the comment section down below which bag is your favorite and why. Hopefully this video has provided you some element if you are in between those two bags, or if you already own one of those bags but thinking about getting the other one. Hopefully it has been helpful for you. Let me know what you have thought of it. I'm always grateful when you are leaving some comments to tell me what you thought about my video. And beside that, I once again hope you are doing fantastic, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.